YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, November 24th, and we have 6 games on the NBA slate that we need to talk about for today. But first, let's do a little recap of yesterday. These are the plays I put out yesterday in the whole video. 12 plays went 8-4. In the 8 they were easy 8. None of them were even close. The only ones that missed were Giannis, barely missed the PRA. The Knicks, what are you doing losing to Utah? You should be investigated for cheating. Something's up. Eason didn't make a shot, but he still had 9 PR, so I don't know how he still got close to that. And then AD just had an off day. What can you do? But everybody else did great. Beautiful day overall. So if you want this whole little list sent to you, this is what you get in the video. It's always the same. But if you want this typed out for you nicely, all you gotta do is go to the website, join the HQ. It gives you access to Patreon, and then you also can get access to Discord if you want it. If you want, you can chat it up in there with me and everybody else. People be dropping tickets, and somebody hit like $5 to win 12 grand yesterday off of one of the sports. It was amazing. Like, what? Like, okay, Christmas is paid for apparently. Yeah, good stuff. Congrats to that guy for sure. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go on over to, we got 6 games today. We got to focus on that. We got to find the value. We got to look at the props, the schedules, the injuries, the data, everything we need to do like we always do, and see if we can find some winners. So drop a like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. All right, first one, we're starting off with a doozy. It is Minnesota and Boston, 8-7, 13-3. Let's pop over to the odds. We can see that Boston is a 7.5 point favorite at home currently. 221.5 is that total. Let's look over at the teams. We want to open up both of the teams so we can see their schedules, their trends, their injuries, back-to-backs, because we know how much NBA players and me hate the back-to-back going on in the NBA. So let's look at Minnesota, look at their schedule. This is ESPN, by the way. I'm going to try to tell you where I get stuff from. This is all ESPN so far you see. This is all like... You can see ESPN's website. That's all it is. I just use dark mode so it looks good. It doesn't blind you because sometimes these screens be bright and I ain't trying to blind nobody, especially trying to watch that night. Ooh. So we can see Minnesota. They lost their last game to Toronto. They beat Phoenix and Sacramento. They've had Friday and Saturday off. So let's look at the depth chart. We want to see if anybody's hurt, out, whatever. Conley is out. That ain't good, actually. Injuries. What happened to Conley? His toe was hurt. Okay, so who's going to be running points? Hell, Ant might run point knowing him. He just might do that. He's got that dog in him. He might do that. So I don't know what hell are they going to do. Hell, this shift everybody down and let Nas replay more because he needs to play more because he's a beast. Let's go to Boston. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see. Load them up. They won 4 in a row now. They played Friday at Washington. Got the win. Has Saturday off. Now they're hosting Minnesota. Let's look at their depth chart. See what's got popping over here. Horford's day-to-day still. He didn't play last game because he was illness, right? I believe. Yeah, it was illness. So he is still questionable today. Unicorn Man himself is in the G League getting warmed up. Good stuff. Let's pop over here to the numbers. Now, this sheet here is not ESPN. It's nothing. It is a Google sheet that I make myself where I pull the information from sites like ESPN, and I didn't use a bunch of formulas and whatnot to, as you see here, I can click on things, and it's just a Google sheet. For logos, rankings, everything is just data. That's all it is. A bunch of data. I like statistics. What can I say? So 8 versus 17. We want to see offense versus defense. We want to compare the two and see which one wins. 8 versus 17. That's Minnesota. They have an advantage there. Am I going to say they're going to win that one? I'm just saying they have a slight advantage. 3 versus 19. Same story, different direction. 3 versus 19, that is Boston have an advantage. 6 versus 3, that's a push because they're pretty much the same. And 12 versus 10, that's a push as well because anything within 5 points of each other on the rankings. Now the rankings only go through how many teams there are. There's in the NBA, there's 30 teams. There's 1 through 30. There you go. So like we see here, Minnesota is the 5th worst team at getting assist to turnover ratio. That is every assist for turnover. So for every 1.53 assists, they have a turnover. That's just how it works. Boston's really good at it. 2.1 assists for every turnover. So get it? Okay, cool. Moving on. So the main things is both teams are really good defending the 3. Both teams are really good scoring from 2. And they're kind of below average to average defending the 2. So we see those numbers and okay, this seems kind of a close matchup. And then pace is blue for a reason because I don't consider speed that's not a good or bad thing. Some teams want to play slower and it works for them. Some teams want to play faster and that works for them. There's no point of ranking that 1 to 30. I just want to show you where they are in the rankings. That's why it's blue. So, all right, let's go to the props now. All right, so here are the props. This is Outlier. There's a link in the description. You click it, you sign up, boom, get you a free week. It's absolutely worth it, 100%. So the way we do things around here, if your matchup is red, that means you have a terrible matchup. Now, I want the percent of you hitting it for the full season to be at least 80% or more. If your matchup's in the orange, like we have a couple of these here, you can be 70%. And then if you're rocking a green, we could be 60 and still be cool with that, because that shows that you have a great matchup and you could have a chance to go above your average mainly. So what we do here is I like to just open up each of the main stars and just see. So like we're going to go for Boston, we're going to go Tatum, we're going to go Horford, we're going to go Brown, because Horford loves his corner threes. We know that. We can go Drew. Who else can we go? Who am I missing? Derek White. Where's Derek White at? There he is. So we'll take all the starters, because I don't think this is going to be a blowout game. I think it's going to be pretty close. And then we'll take, I really don't want to take Jay McDaniels. I want to look at Naz Reid. He's paid so many tickets for me. We'll look at Gobert's big ass. Who else? Where's Ant? Ant, where are you? Oh, we got Randall. Can't forget Randall. Anthony Edwards, show yourself, please. There you are, way down here. Okay. All right, so we got all these players, and what we're going to do is we're going to open them up and just see. We're going to switch to 2024, and then we're going to go through all their little stats up top and see if anything hits us like 80%, 60, whatever. So assists, points. See, we want something that's great. Like, okay, no matter who you play, this is what you should do. And it's been working out great for us. So this is what we do. So 3-pointers. Like, Tatum shoots a lot of threes, but sometimes he just isn't on. Like, he hit 0 against Washington. 0 after hitting 6 against Cleveland. So blocks, steals, blocks, rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, a PRA. It's all nothing above 70 for him. So we're not going to take anything for Tatum. Just not going to do it, because we have no good matchups anyways, because we already saw the matchup screen when we saw the odds. So Horford, points, assists, for 3 points. 3.77 is not bad, I'll tell you, because he loves that corner three. Now the question is, he is illness. So I try not to take players that are kind of hurt or sick, because you never know how they're actually going to be feeling. They're not 100% probably. So if he is playing, he's not going to be fully ready, I'm sure. So blocks, steals, rebounds, points, assists. See, there's nothing good for him. He is only good for corner threes, 2 3-pointers a game. If you want to take him to hit 2 threes, go for it. That's about the only play he's going to have. So he can hang around for that. Jaylen Brown is kind of like Tatum. He's just a different version. Points, 3 points, blocks, steals. Just help open up the whole season. 75 on assists. Points, 58, not good. 3 points, hell no. Hell no for him. Blocks, steals, blocks, rebounds, 75%, 9 of 12, and he's been hooked twice. That's him to get 6 rebounds is a pretty good prop. I like this. I like that a lot, to be honest. His points rebounds is 75, so now he has a little more window. Now he's still same percent, but now we get the mixed points in there. We have 2 options to hit this number. We go assists, still we can go rebounds, assists. We don't have to have points involved. Maybe you don't think he's a point scorer. Maybe it's going to be a Tatum game. Well, you have this too, 75. And you go PRA, and it's still 75. You have 3 options. So you could go Brown just to get over 34.5. 3 options to get there. That's something we could do too. Drew, let's look at you. I'm probably not going to find anything I like with Drew, I'm going to be honest. I have not played a single Drew Holiday prop all year, so I can't really envision anything looking too good for him. 73%, 11 of 15. Yeah, I mean, he's stepped up a little bit too. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might keep that. Okay, let's keep. And then once we get done, we rank those down and say, okay, what do we like most? Because I try not to play too many props, at least 1 or 2, but not. Sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, we're going 3 or 4. We got this. Derek White was great to start the season, but his numbers have inflated. Rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, steals, blocks, threes. Well, blocks, 75. I hate taking just blocks though. I don't want to do that. Points, assists. Yeah, his numbers were better. He kind of fell off a little bit. So yeah, we take him off. Goodbye, friend. And then we open up Nas, man. Nas has been paying tickets, and it's usually just his points. See, there it is, 73%, 11 to 15. He's tend to be pretty good, except for this last game against Toronto, weirdly enough. But other than that, I like it, 73. It can hang around. Let's see what else we got. Because I know it's never PRA with him. It's always just points. It's not points, rebounds. It's not points, maybe points, assists a little bit, but it's mainly just points. Just him to shoot a couple threes. That's what he does. So Gobert, I don't take his props. They never work out well. 47% PRA. Like, what are we doing here? Rebounds, assists, bop, nothing, and nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, and then Randall's kind of all over the place a little bit. You can see how he does. Is he terrible? But yeah, ugh. Yeah, no, we're not taking Randall. And then we can lastly look at Ant, who is a star. Obviously, PRA is not good for you for all year. His hit, obviously a little bit inflated because of who he is. 3-pointers is his thing. He hits a lot of threes. So 80%, 12 of 15. If you want to take threes, this is probably a play. It's even plus 105. Now, Celtics do have really good 3-point defense, but I mean, hell, he might be running point and just running down court, pulling up and shooting threes, and he hits. It's only 3.5. I think I'm going to take this because it is 80%. He's hit this in every game but 3 this season. So, so we have 4 props. Horford, I'm going to take off. He's sick. Like I said, I'm not liking that. That leaves me with 4 options: Brown to 34.5, Holiday 19.5, Nas Reed, and Ant. I'm going to take Ant, and I'm going to take Nas Reed just because I love the points from Nas Reed. I've never taken Drew this year, not one time. And Jaylen Brown's weird because it's either him or Tatum that pops off. So I'm going to take Brown off. I'm going to take Nas Reed for sure. I'm going to take Ant's threes for sure because 80%. And I think I'm going to take Drew for the first time all year. Just I'm going to try it out. So we're going to go Ant over 3.5, 3 points. And then I'm going to take Holiday over 19.5 PRA. It's just one of those sneaky ones that just kind of sneaks up on you. You don't think about it. So I'm going to take him too. And then on side and total, I'm going to be honest with you, the numbers here are too close to really find a value. I don't like Boston 7.5, and I don't trust Minnesota because Minnesota has lost some very questionable games this year. So, and total's 221. Second scoring team, both great defensive teams. So we're going to take those 3 props and move on to the next game. All right, moving on, game 2, Washington, Indiana, 2-12 or 6-10. Let's look at the odds. We currently have Indiana as 11.5 point favorites at home to 242.5. That's a big old total right there. Let's look at this. Indiana, they played on Friday. They've on a 3-game losing streak to Toronto, Houston, Milwaukee. Now they're playing Washington. Depth chart, see who's out. Andrew is still out. Ben is out. Any updates on these two? We'd like to look and see anything up. And see, you're out Sunday and you remain out till at least December. Okay, and then 2 weeks for you. Okay, cool. Washington, you have lost a whole bunch of games in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have hit double-digit losses, my friends. Now you're playing at Indiana. I see why they're 11-point favorites now. Depth chart, it is, Pools day today. Uh-oh. Who's going to shoot 17 threes in a game? Questionable hip flexor soreness. Okay, yeah, if he doesn't play, I like Indiana, but it's 11 for sure. So, all right, let's look at the numbers. All right, 23 versus 22 is a push. 27-3 versus 14, that's Indiana defense. 8 versus 24. Indiana should be able to score inside. That's going to be Turner and Pascal. 14 versus 18 is kind of a push. So there's one advantage, and it's Indiana from be inside the arc. So it's going to be Pascal. That's going to be, who the hell else is going to be? We got to look at the depth chart. I don't remember everybody. A Benedict. You and you, but you kind of hang out by 3 too much. You hang at you do a lot of pick and pop and stay at the top of the 3. You're the one that's inside more, but you can shoot threes too. So we'll see. It's not bad. It's not the best. And then you also see that Washington sucks at giving up rebounds. Second worst team, sucks at giving up assists, sucks at giving this. This kind of sucks. Let's be honest. So PRAs are kind of fine with them. And then Indiana kind of sucks at giving up 2s. They kind of suck at giving up rebounds. So if you want to take Washington, I don't know why you would, but you could. You might have a good matchup. Let's look at the props. So far, y'all, we'd have no hundreds this time, see? So now we have a bunch of 80s, but not as much. But now we have some decent matchups here. So we have some good ones. And a lot of times it's the same dude, just different things over and over. So we're not going to take Poole. A hip injury? Yeah, no, we're not messing with hip injuries. That messes with a lot of things. TJ McConnell is going to be playing points a lot, but I don't want to take somebody off the bench. I don't want to do that. So let's see what else we got. Like I said, I'm not taking Poole. I'm not taking McConnell. I'm not taking a bench dude. Not in a game that, I mean, it could be. If it's a blowout, this could have NBA National Blowout Association potential. It could, but I don't know. Indiana is only 6-10. Sar assists. I'm not taking a Sar to get assists. That doesn't make sense. I'm not taking any of these. I need some, like, because you get some really obscure ones. Like Washington's probably, who's going, is it about? Valanciunas is backing up Sar. That's hilarious. It's all Washington. It's crazy. I mean, come on. Damn. All right. Not taking Kuzma. He just, no. It's all Washington. Look at this. With a little bit of McConnell. I would think Pascal would do something in here, but Benedict. There's Benedict. He has a great matchup. We have some beautiful 29 right there. I think Benedict's going to do work. He should. Who's guarding Pascal? Kuzma? Oh yeah, Kuzma doesn't play much defense, so I got to get me some. Where are you at? Now, how far down? I got to find you, dude. You have a great matchup. There you are. Jesus, had to go down real far. All right, found you. Found you. PRA. Ooh, they already know. Yeah, they bumped it at 35 and a half. No, sir. Can't really mess with that. Your numbers are garbage recently. What have you been doing? Okay, nope, go away. Benedicto, you're the one that you'll pay me, right? You'll do good for me. You got me, right? No, you don't. No, no. The hell? Okay, and I'm seeing why Indiana's 6-10. Their numbers are not good. And I took a minute, I looked a little deeper, and I was like, okay, McConnell must be playing more because Andrew's out and Ben Shepherd's hurt, so he must be playing a good bit next to Halliburton, not behind him. So that makes a little more sense. So this might be the only points assists is what he's 4 or 5, and before that he just wasn't good. Like there's nothing good in this game. There's not a single good prop, and I don't want to take Washington. It's just, yeah, this game's just not good. I think we're just gonna pass the whole game and go to the next game. There's got to be something better next. All right, next up, Dallas and Miami, 9-7, 6-7. Let's look at the odds. It currently sits at Miami 2.5 at home to 222.5. Let's pop over to the schedules. My Dallas. I was going to say Miami, but my Dallas. Dallas has won 4 in a row, and they won without Luka against Denver at Denver somehow, some way. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. You can see Luka still has an O next to him. Is he going to play today? Luka is, nope, he is going to be reevaluated in a week with a wrist sprain. So no Luka, sadness. Miami, let's see what you got. What have you been up to? You have 1 loss, 1 loss, 1. Okay. Depth chart, what have you been up to? Butler's day-to-day, Scary Terry's day-to-day. Oh, Lord, it's going to be a game of backups. Let's see, you don't care about Drew Smith. Questionable due to illness now, and probable with foot. Jesus. Sunday NBA is not looking good, is it? All right, to the numbers. Yeah, let's go numbers first. What we got? These numbers mainly, these are heavily Luka inflicted numbers. Influence numbers. 6 versus 16. That's Dallas. They're good from the inside. 18 from 15 is a push. Miami's terrible. Bam, what are you doing? Why are you shooting so poorly? That's mainly you. Bam versus them, that's not good. And 5 versus 10. So Miami's good, but Dallas is, Jesus, okay. Let's go to props. I'm not liking this. Injuries mess up everything, I swear. And see, here's a game. Here we got a game where we only have 4 greens the entire thing, and 3 average matchups and a terrible matchup. So, and it's Bam to shoot 3s. What the hell are we doing here? I want to look at it and laugh at it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to open up Klay Thompson steals blocks, Lively steals blocks, and PJ Washington steals blocks. Are we just digging through the trash now looking for something? Because look at this garbage. Look at this. That is just, we're here. Let's get your PRA and all this other stuff. Let's just click through it real quick. Yeah, what? No. Hell no. Hell no. No, steals blocks? You want me to take Klay Thompson to play defense? He's only good for 3s, and he's not even good at that anymore. So it's like, dude needs to hang him up. Lively? Defense? No. PRA? Nope. 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 All right. All right. Yep. PJ Washington. You got anything for us? Because this game is looking kind of trashy, kind of terrible. Yep. Jimmy, you're hurt. I don't take hurt players, or you're sick. You got the sniffles, or you got the flu, or something's wrong with you. So, Jesus, this game's terrible. Look at these numbers. They're just so bad. No one's been doing anything good. No real good matchups. Jesus. Okay, I hate to do it. I don't like this. The stars are out. Butler. Bam's trying to shoot 3s for some stupid reason. I'm passing on this one too. No. Next game. No. Clippers and Philly. Again, another injury-prone team. What are we doing today? I swear. This is just a terrible day for NBA. All right, move on. Let's look what we got. We got Clippers by 1.5, 210.5. Harden's playing Sixers again. That's a fun little storyline, I guess you call it. Let's look at the teams. Philly, hey, they beat Brooklyn. Woo! Other than that, they lose like 5 games and then they win 1. So, ooh, good job. Depth chart. Let's see who's not playing. Oh, Embiid and George are both out. Shocking. back to the start of the season. Swelling in knee, been ruled out of Sunday's game. Paul George, MRI, you're going to be out for Sunday's game. Lowry, missed the next 3 games. So it's going to be Maxey, who still isn't 100% probably. So it's going to be on Maxey, Caleb Martin. They're going back to the award to start the season, which means they're going to suck again. So Clippers, what have you been up to? I said, what have you been up to? Not your depth. I'm just throwing off. Okay, you lost 3, you won 4, you lost 3, you won 4. You're gonna lose 3. You'll probably lose that game tomorrow, and you're back to back on the road. Annoyance. Annoyed. Norman Powell's not playing. Injury. Yep, he's out. And then I don't care about the rest. Okay, so so these numbers kind of do make sense now with Philly being without Embiid or George, because that's how they've been most of the year. So these numbers are real. 24 versus 29, that's a push, but still kind of slightly in Clippers. 12 versus 19 leans Clippers. 25 versus 17, that's Clippers. 29 versus 3, that's Clippers. It's Clippers 1.5. I know they're on the road, but we're taking the Clippers minus 1.5 because without Embiid and George and Maxey all playing, Sixers suck. That's just true. They just do. There's nothing there for him. The team can't do it. Maxey can't do it by himself. Everyone else isn't really star players, so to have that power. So yeah. So let's go to props. See if there's anything worth the name here. We got some 80s. Oh, we got 100 with this. Harden rebounds. I mean, Harden, he sneakily gets those rebounds. Let's look at how he's been doing all season. See, this is the stuff we find. Is when we go digging around, we find something gold. Look at that. 5.5. He's hit this 14 out of 17 times his whole damn season. Now he's hit 6 a lot. So don't be shocked if he doesn't hit it. So he's at 5, he's at 4. And don't be shocked if the NBA stats team takes a rebound away from him and he misses, because that's been happening a lot this week, I've noticed. So, but this is some games he gets this. So let's look at his PRA. See, his PRA is terrible, but his rebounds are okay. Rebounds, assists, bad. Points, rebounds, terrible. So just rebounds. All right, we're taking it. We're going hard in rebounds. We go with the numbers. Do they always hit? Nope. We're trying to hit 60% of our bets. That's all we're trying to do, which means we know we're going to miss 40%. Hopefully this isn't one of them. So over 5.5 rebounds. For Harden rebounds. Cool. So we got Clippers and Harden so far. Let's see what else we got. Anything else we can look at? Zubac assists. Are you kidding me? Terrence Mann assists. Kevin Porter Jr. Not kind of playing coffee. Come on. I need stars or somebody who's going to play a bunch at least. And then McCain 3-pointers. Clippers 3-point defense is number 3. That's a big old hell no. So we got a couple more we can look at and see. 59%. Nope. Let's see. 76%. 13 of 17. Terrence Mann to get a 1 assist as a shooting guard. What are we doing? How does he only get 0 sometimes? That's hilarious. And it's minus 200. That's right at my limit. I don't go above 200. That's just my personal risk v reward. So, hey, there you go. If you want to take it, have fun. Kevin Porter's get rebound, points, assists, PRA. Ugh. He stepped it up recently. What was this? What was all this? I don't know. I got 2 plays in this one. I'm good. Clippers by 1.5. Harden to get 6 rebounds. Next. All right, game 5. Whew, Toronto and Cleveland. All right. That is Cleveland by 12.5. I like it. I don't care. Cleveland's so bad. I mean, Toronto's so bad. Let's look at the schedules. Let me show you why. Toronto's 4-12. They won 2 in a row though. Hey, look at them. They're playing better. I give them that. They overtime lost to Boston. Playing better. Good job. Cleveland. Oh wait, depth chart for Toronto. That's because their players are back. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so they're still not a good team, but they're playing better. So Cleveland schedule, we know they one loss was to Boston. Yep, and then they beat Nolans. That was Wednesday. Let's see depth chart. Okoro is day-to-day. And then injuries. You gonna play today? Questionable. You've been ruled out. D-Wade. All right, so cool. So pretty much we know what we got here. So 1-1-1. Which one we're gonna go with? 1-1 versus 20-2. So Cleveland inside scoring. Now the problem is gonna be Mobley or is it gonna be Allen? Because every time I take one, the other one does good, and that one takes the night off. They never both do good together. One just chills and just all we get 9 points and 3 rebounds, while the other one gets 22 points and 15 rebounds. Like, why? Why can't y'all share? It's like they have an agreement. It's like, oh, I got it tonight. So Number 4 in rebounds. Let's see, they're terrible from 3, but they're terrible also. 20 versus 6. Yeah, it's Cleveland all day in this one. I know Toronto's playing better, but it's I gotta take Cleveland. Cleveland's just, they have all the numbers. You can see it here. So Cleveland by 12 and a half is what I'm taking. Gotta do it. Numbers don't lie usually. Usually. Sometimes they do. Yep. To the props. To the props. Whew, that's a lot of green. All right, that's a lot of, I'm not opening all these up. Jesus, that's some, okay. All right, we're gonna start with the obvious ones. We'll start with Donovan Mitchell because he's got a great matchup. It's mostly Mitchell, Mitchell. What the hell? We got some hundreds, and it's just Jared Allen rebounds, assists. So I guess we can look at it. Grady Dick rebounds, assists, and RJ Barrett rebounds. Okay, these are the first 300s. Let's look at them. See what they have. 71% Jared Allen rebounds, assists. See, if I take him, dude's gonna get this. He's gonna have 3 rebounds, no assists. If I go PRA with him, it's not as good. PR, not as good. It's RA with him, and it's mainly just R. Mainly just R. See? 71%. Regardless, the same. I don't like it. I'm kind of boycotting these two, the two bigs for Cleveland, because they annoy me so much. So you can play if you want to, by all means. I can't. I get annoyed too much. It's literally those two dudes annoy me more than anything else in the NBA, almost as much as back-to-back games. That should tell you something. So, Grady Dick used to be just about points. Like, he was great to start the year, then he cooled off. So, like, all right, so, yeah, nope. Rebounds, assists for you. Not bad recently, but it's not good enough for me to take it, so, okay. Let's see, RJ. Now, you can take whatever you want. I like showing these numbers to everybody. RJ Barrett has been snatching boards recently. He's right there at 70% to the point I can kind of take this. I can get down with this. Is it just boards? Rebounds, assists, points, rebounds? It's just rebounds. It's like Harden. It's just the rebounds. I kind of like this. It's right on the cusp. I'm going to take it. Yep. We're going to take Barrett over 5.5 rebounds. Why not? If I can spell Barrett, that'd be hilarious. It'd be better. All right, we're going to see. Now we look at Donovan Mitchell, and everybody wants to take his numbers, but you see last 5 he's been good. If you look at the whole season, his numbers have not really, there's nothing been great. Everything's been kind of down. It's like, okay. Like, there's not a single thing in there that looks even close to 70% that we would take. Nothing. So Donovan Mitchell is 100% out. Can't do that. I just can't do it. So we have Barrett to get 5 rebounds. We got Cleveland to crush. I think that's enough for this game. I mean, blowouts can really mess with your props. So if it's a blowout, we win the total. So we'll take that. So we'll take those 2 plays and move on to that last game. All right, game 6, Brooklyn, Sacramento, 6-10, 8-8. This has not been the best slate of games. Let me tell you that right now. So let me just say that out loud. Here are the odds for this one. It is Sacramento 8.5 with a 221.5. Let's pop over here to the schedules. Brooklyn, what have you been up to? You played Friday. You lost to Philly somehow. And then depth chart. Anybody hurt? Of course somebody's hurt. Finney Smith's now day today. Yep, Mr. I can't hit 2 threes. I can hit 1 3 though because he messed up his ankle. That happens. Whatever. Not gonna hate you for it. Not gonna hit every prop. So Sacramento lost your last 2. You played Friday. Now you're playing today. Depth chart. Let's take a look. Monk is out, but all the stars are there. Love that. And then turn that notification off. And we see Monk is ruled out. Cool. So let's go to the numbers. 13 versus 9, that's a push. 2 versus 26, that's Sacramento inside, which you know who that's going to be. That's going to be the man himself, Mr. Sabonis. Let's see, 8 versus 23, that's Brooklyn from outside all day, and 26 from 21. So we got Brooklyn 3s, Sacramento 2s. So we know exactly where we're going to go probably. So Brooklyn for 3 is going to be, that's going to be your Cam Thomas, Cameron Johnson, Schroeder, not Finney Smith again. No, hell no. It'd probably be Cam Thomas because dude shot so many 3s last game. So it's not going to be Fox. We're going to take Sabonis, and then we're going to go one of the Cams. We'll go both Cams. Let's see if we can go both of them. There's Cam Johnson. Where's Cam Thomas? Where's Cam Thomas? You better show me Cam Thomas. There he is. All that wait is to find his name one time. That's crazy. So we'll start with Sabonis. He has a beautiful matchup scoring inside. He balled out in the PRA last time at 43. It's 38.5. He has a beautiful matchup. Brooklyn won't be able to stop him. I'm taking him. I know it's only 64%, but sometimes the matchup is too juicy. I know. So 2 versus 26. I love that. And we know that's 90% him. That's him. Yeah, who else is going to be doing that? I look at the depth chart. He plays center. Keegan Murray doesn't. Keegan Murray stays outside, so they run like a 1 inside, 4 outside. So it's mainly him. So and then they're going to allow that. They're okay at rebounds. Yeah, no, I'm taking it. Sometimes I'll be a little more lenient. This is one of those times. 64%. Yeah, I'm cool with that. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. Whatever. So let's see. Sub bonus over 38.5 PRA. And maybe just PR. Let's see how many assists. Well, he has been. Sometimes he do be getting them assists though. He is like a baby Jokic, isn't he? Kind of is a baby Jokic. So yeah, we'll leave him on there. Let's see. Let's look at the 2 shooters. Who was the one that shot all the damn threes? I think it was Thomas. No, it was Johnson. Okay. What did Tom? I knew somebody hit it. Okay, so it wasn't you. So all right. So here's the number. Now here's the question: do we gamble? I kind of want to gamble. It's not the best numbers. It's 3.5. The smart thing is to say no. Say no, walk away. But 6 and 9, nice. And the last 2 games have been pretty impressive. He's shooting the hell out of some threes. But the numbers don't line up. And sometimes we're trying to build our bankrolls. We're not trying to gamble too much. 38 is a terrible number. So, okay, just say no. I'm already gambling on Sabonis here, but 64%. I mean, 9. Yeah, I'm gambling a little bit. Schroeder? Let me just pop up threes. Where's Schroeder? I know I just saw him. How's he hitting threes? I want a 3-point shooter. It's not Finney Smith because his ankles hurt. And it's not going to be. It's not going to be Thomas. Is Schroeder? Where are you? There you are. Okay, you shoot threes a lot. Let's see how you do. Ew. If your number was 1.5, I'd probably take it. But no, not this. It's like they know how bad Sacramento's 3-point defense is, and they're raising the numbers. Ooh, okay. I think we're just gonna take Sabonis. Now, to be honest, side and total, it's a 8.5 point spread for Sacramento, and I don't really know why. I kind of like, yeah, there's only one advantage for both. Otherwise, there's nothing else. Like they're a slower team, they're a faster team. I don't see why Sacramento is favored by 8.5. This feels more like a 2-point, maybe even an even line, make a push. So, but Brooklyn is 6-10. So, all right, we'll just take Sabonis. We'll leave it alone. We're gonna have a very light card today. I know it's weird to have a light card, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes the schedule just doesn't line up and have great games. So this was the 6 games. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays, and to be honest, there's not many I actually love. We're going numbers. I feel weird about some of them, but it's Sunday. What can you do? So appreciate you watching. If you want the list, go to the website, join the Patreon. We will be back tomorrow for hopefully a better slate of games. We got, 3, 6, 9 games tomorrow. Hopefully these games are better. So appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for some Monday NBA.